say that I'm going live somewhere. Um, anyway, how's it going? How y'all doing? I'm gonna get a drink real quick and then we can get started. Hi, Karma. Yeah, so I'm gonna address the audio issue that happened last night. I don't know if it's happening now, but it might be. I wasn't a ton of last night. That was probably part of the reason, but it may still continue because I think it was a connection issue and my house internet is in spotty. I'm getting it looked at tomorrow, so hopefully after tomorrow things will get better. I am doing great. I am excited. Um, but yeah, hopefully it'll get resolved tomorrow, if nothing else. Hi, D Great Destroyer, how are you doing? But yeah, so that's the situation. Please bear with me if it continues today and tomorrow's during tomorrow's stream because I don't know if I'm going to be streaming before or after the internet guy shows up. But it is getting fixed. Yeah, I'll, I'll give it a good smack. um, but yeah, I am streaming from my home today, so there's not going to be any more running from the cops. At least not today. Because I'm gonna take notes. I'm gonna take notes about today's stream because we're gonna be planning out some stuff for the future. Like I have a lot of what I want to do. Yeah, no illegal acts today. Bummer, but sometimes you just gotta take a break. But yeah, I want to take notes for today because we're gonna be planning out some of like ideas. Um, because I have a lot of what I want to do on Annie Live figured out, but I realized that when I do eventually switch to YouTube, um, well, like not switch and on YouTube because I am still going to be mainly streaming on Annie Live. There may be more stuff that I want to stream than what I have time to stream. So I want to see what you guys want me to prioritize and what you guys think should be a video series because I can start doing video series like right now if I wanted to. Who's that? Who's me? I'm Charlie. I'm Charlie Morgan, your local street painting witch. But yeah, um, one thing I want to do is gotcha games, but they're like four four gotcha games that I'm interested in doing with you guys. Why is my microphone a bit like oh is my microphone quality bad? Is it already bad? I hope. Bear with me. My internet. I'm using the iPhone mic, and also my internet connection may be spotty for a couple days. Um, but I'm not giving up. I want to. I have been unleashed from my enclosure. I can stream. I want to stream. So please bear with me until that gets resolved. It is being worked on. Um, and if the mic audio quality is still bad after the internet gets fixed, then I will prioritize getting a new mic. Yeah, I'm not giving up. Hi, have a good day. Anyway, so yeah, one thing actually before I even go into like what I want, what I want to stream when I get onto YouTube. Let's talk about fan names because that we can come back to at the end. Um, but if I bring it up now, you guys have time to think about it. I want your opinions on fan names. Hi, Rosalie. True Charlie? Yeah. True Charlie for life. Um, um, but yeah, uh, I did get a couple suggestions on Twitter. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I got a couple suggestions for fan names on Twitter. Um, Charmers and Charmings. And I think those are cute. But I do want to get your opinions either on those two or like if you guys have other suggestions. Um, After we come up with fan names, I will design a mascot for us. But yeah, keep that in mind. Keep that in the back of your mind for stream. Feel free to shout it out whenever. But yeah, I want to. Witch Watchers. Ooh, that's cool. But yeah, I want to definitely get your guys' opinions on things. So far we have Charmers, Trimmings, and Witch Watchers. All of them are cool. But yeah, um, just keep that in the back of your mind. Keep that in thoughts because Miss Tonight is super cool for being able to shout it out immediately. I know I freeze when I get put on the spot. My mind goes blank when I get put on the spot. So when so I'm putting you on the spot right now, but just keep it in the back of your mind for later, so you guys have time to think about it. Um, so I am actually gonna go over like any live stream ideas that I have, um, real quick. Like not all of them, but some of them. Like I want to do quite a few OC making streams with you guys, original character making streams. That way I can like increase the amount of like variety of drawings I can do for Twitter and like for speed paints. Um, if I have OCs, and I think it would be really special if I made those OCs with chat in mind. So we're gonna start that tomorrow, which tomorrow's stream will probably either be pushed back or pushed forward depending on when the internet man comes. Um, woo! Yummy, yummy, yummy. um, but yeah, sorry, I got distracted. um, we are going to be doing an OC making stream tomorrow. They will be asking you questions on what the characters should look like, what they should do, like genre, all that fun stuff. And then I will be drawing that character. Maybe I'll make a speed paint of me drawing that character, post onto YouTube, and then I will post the finished product on Twitch. I, I have ADHD, everything's distracting, but I appreciate it. And I think, okay, so I really liked everybody's uh, contributions to the hashtag Charlie on the Run. I loved seeing you guys doodle on the screenshots of me. Um, so I kind of want to keep that going. You guys are free to draw on screenshots of me and post it to Twitter. I think that would be fun. Potion during drink making stream for YouTube. Okay. Let me put that on my YouTube stream list. All right, and it is there. Thank you for the suggestion. Even gonna put a little asterisks on there, so I know to prioritize. Uh, but yeah, some of the other Annie live streams, I'm gonna take you on my street art missions, like I did during debut. Hopefully we will not be chased off. Uh, but at the end, I will post whatever street art I've done. Um, I'll post that on Twitter. I kind of want to do like I want to figure out how to do karaoke streams, but that would require me to like figure out the mic situation and also to figure out how to get BGM like music onto Annie Live. So that might be a while in the future. But I do want to do karaoke streams with you guys on Annie Live. I want to do like some word games, like Mad Libs. Um, I'm gonna prepare some of those for you guys, and then we can do those together. I think that'll be fun. I want to practice my tarot readings with y'all. Um, I'll probably do Q&A/Mario readings sometime. Um, I do know Japanese, but it's super rusty, so I may study Japanese with y'all. Um, that might be fun if you guys are interested in it. Um, if we can come up with a batsu, we can come up with a good batsu or a good like reel of batsu. Um, I think truth or batsu would be fun to do as a stream. Um, I might do a Pokemon tier list stream. See if I like tier list making tier lists. I haven't tried it before, but it seems to be relatively popular, and so I kind of want to try it, see what the hype's about. So I may try doing like a Pokemon type tier list just to test the waters, and then we can see where we go from there. And then I also want to try listing Pokemon by memory and seeing how many I get. I don't know if I want to like. I don't know how exactly I want to approach it. If I just want to start listing Pokemon, or if I want it to be like, oh, you get a Silhouette. You have to guess which Pokemon. I don't know. But we'll figure it out. And like, maybe I'll do a time. I remember there was like a website when I was younger that had a mini game where you listed out all the Pokemon. I think something like that would be fun. But yeah, some of the videos I want to do, which I can start doing whenever, because those are all, well, not all, but most of the Annie live streams that I have ideas for at the moment. Um, I also kind of want to do a Genshin book reading stream on Annie live. I don't have a gotcha problem. But um, as for YouTube videos, like edited videos, I am working on a couple Lethal Company videos. I have a couple of them ready to go, but I want a little bit more ready before I start posting full-length videos on my channel. Um, Minecraft, because I love Minecraft and there's a lot I can do with Minecraft. Um, I want to do speed paints. I think maybe like something similar to speed paints where I'm like working on sigils and talking about how to do sigils, but that might be better as a short. I'm not sure. Um, sigils are really cool, guys. They're one of my favorite forms of magic. Um, and I'm working on a Pokemon run, and I'll eventually do something competitive with it. Um, but yeah, those are like the ideas I have for YouTube videos. I'm not sure. Not sure what all games would be good for videos over streams. Thank you for the order. Um, a bunch of people joined. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hope you guys have fun here. But yeah. Uh, so there are a lot of games I like, guys. There are so many games I like. And I don't know what would be better to focus on as a video or what I should wait for to stream, and if I stream it, what I should prioritize. So that's what I want your guys' opinion on right now. So the 5 games, I am like wondering, like I should only do 1 or 2 of them on stream, or at least 1 or 2 of them focus on stream, and then the others be like maybe every once in a while, who knows? Um, or Genshin, Honkai Star Rail, Zenless Fun Zero, Lua, and Final Fantasy 14. Um, out of those 5, what 2 would you prefer me to do? Okay, we have. Sorry, Sky Dancer, Sky Paint, or Street Painting was not one of those options. Like, we'll be doing other streams along with those. Um, but I do like your energy though. Um, but yeah, I want of like the continuously updating games. I only want to focus on like maybe 2. Like I'm thinking I'm gonna start all 5 of them eventually. Um, yeah, my mic is. Well, I think it's actually a connection issue, but it might be a mic issue as well. My internet is being a butt. We are getting it looked at tomorrow. So hopefully after tomorrow it'll be fixed. But please bear with me. Yeah, I am using an iPhone mic, but I do think it is my internet connection that's causing me issues. Because I've tested it on like voice tweets and on voice memo, and the mic sounds fine. I think, yeah, my voice is just too powerful. Um, so I think it's just my house internet being spotty. Um, so it's getting looked at tomorrow. Yeah, I'm the Terminator now. I haven't watched that movie in years, so I don't actually know any lines. Like, come with me if you want to live is one of them, right? Um, or is that from a different movie? I don't know. I watched it like years ago, but I am getting my mic looked at, or not my mic, my internet looked at tomorrow. Hopefully that'll fix things. If not, I will dip into my savings and buy a new mic. um, if like Sunday onwards it's still bad, I will dip into my savings and buy a new mic. Because I don't want to be a robot. As cool as that sounds, sorry, Rixie, I don't want to step on your toes. um, but yeah, so we have 1 vote for Honkai Star Rail. Hi, Sakura. How's it going? How's it going? Thanks for popping in. But yeah, what 2 do we want to do? Genshin, Honkai Star Rail, Zenless Sun Zero, Lua, or Final Fantasy 14? What are your guys' thoughts? Because of those, the only one I've played a lot of, yes, my internet is being very dumb right now. I think that's the problem. It is getting checked tomorrow. Uh, um, but I'm trying to push through. Hopefully, it'll be fixed tomorrow evening. But if not, I will continue to troubleshoot. So please just bear with me for a little bit. Okay, we have a vote for Honkai. We have a vote for Zenless on Zero. Yeah, when I see a problem, I gotta fix it. I don't just leave it. Um, Okay. Okay, we're getting a lot of votes for Zenless here, so I'm going to put an asterisk by that. Is there another one that we want to focus on? Because I will focus on up to 2. I will make an account for all 5, but I'm going to focus on only 2 at the beginning. But yeah, I have a solution and a backup solution, so hopefully, if nothing else, by the end of next week, it will be fixed. But we're doing our best. We're hanging in there. We're chugging along. Hey, thanks for coming. Um, so let's see. If we don't have any other votes for any of the 5, I will pick one at random. Um, probably, I'll probably avoid Genshin as a main focus because, like, you will have seen, I will have seen like everything by then. um, from that game, so I may focus on one of the others. But if we don't have any more votes for those 5, then I will pick one randomly when we get closer to time. Let me put these 5 in brackets so I know I'm really focusing. Like I'm lumping them together. Oh, you would have voted Genshin? Okay. I will keep that in mind because that means there is an interest for me playing Genshin. So there's an interest for me playing Starro and an interest for me playing Genshin, and I will note that down. I'm I'm shorthanding all of this, so I hope I remember what these mean. What characters do I like in Genshin? Farina. Farina's my favorite. And I also like Yoimiya. Yoimiya was my favorite for a long time. Um, I enjoy uh, Kaya. I enjoy Albedo. I enjoy Barbara. I enjoy Xinyan. I enjoy Child. Yeah! Yoimiya and I could be sisters. um, let's see. Yeah, I think those are like my favorites of Genshin. Um, so some other things I'm gonna do when we can actually like add YouTube streaming to the list. I want to do some art from Minecraft where I like take a screenshot of the Minecraft scenery and like make art of it. I'm gonna do some normal art streams. I'm gonna uh, do drawing Pokemon by memory. I kind of want to do that as a collab with somebody, but I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna figure out who I'm gonna do that with, like down the road. Yeah, Pokemon mentioned. Um, let's see. I think that's most of my YouTube stream ideas. Um, yeah, I've been focusing a lot on like annual stream concepts because I really want to do a lot of annual streaming, especially if I can get my mic. But I also have some like seasonal ideas, but those are going to be surprises. So look forward to that. What art tools do I use? I'm mainly a digital artist. and a street painter. So I'll use like spray paint, but I'll also like for digital stuff. I use Clip Studio Paint, and I mainly use the default brushes. Um, I uh, I use like the real G pen as my pen brush. Um, one of the default blenders to blend it. Uh, um, but I also do crocheting. I also do acrylic painting. Um, I have painted with oils before. I do graphite and charcoal drawing. I used alcohol-based markers. Um, I would say Copics, but I have a lot of Copics, but my main brand is Tombow as far as like those markers go, um, and colored pencils. So I do different mediums, but my main stuff is like spray paint and like digital. Um, my mic's working. Amazing. Yeah, listen to my beautiful voice. Oh my goodness, that's exciting. Yeah, unnerfed. Oh my goodness. Oh, thank you. Yeah, now that it doesn't sound like a robot, it actually sounds good, huh? Oh my goodness. Thank you, thank you. D Great Destroyer. Oh my goodness. Okay. So that's like most of my plans for right now. Um I do want to like figure out more plans in the future, and like if any of you guys have any ideas, now's the time, like of stuff you wanted to see me do. Now's the time to like shout it out. The voice glow up, let's go. Yeah. Glow up midstream. Yeah, I do need to work on more art. I'm starting to run out of my backlog. Be careful who you call robo voice in high school. Yeah, so real. But yeah, I'm like, I'm so excited. I've been thinking a lot about stuff I want to make with you guys and stuff I want to do with you guys, uh, and like I know we just spent the last half hour going over it, but I'm so excited to be here. Um, Sorry, I'm giving myself a little bit of a break of focus to just be like, I'm here. um, but yeah, wait a minute. I'm like looking at the icon because I think people's icons because I think I see a familiar face in that screen. Yeah. Yeah, I'm so excited. Um, but yeah, once again, since we do have more people in now, feel free to draw on any screenshots you take of me streaming. I started that during my debut, and I think seeing people post them was so cool. I loved everything you've done. You all have done. Um, yeah, I noticed. That made me laugh when I first saw it on Twitter. The sad Charlie, the no mic Charlie. But yeah. Um
Hi, Neat Ghost. Welcome in. But yeah, I think since my mic did apparently like clear up in the middle of stream, I think that's a good indication that it is a connection issue, which means it should be fixed after Saturday. Hopefully it will be fixed after Saturday. If it happens again, just bear with. I have some ideas for shorts, but I kind of want to keep those secret. Because they'll be popping up eventually when I do them. But yeah, so it's been a little bit since I first brought up the idea. Excuse me. I forgot to put my sparkling water in the fridge, so I've been drinking Dr. Pepper. But yeah, which Dr. Pepper is like the best soda, I will say. Hi, I got distracted. um agreed. Agreed, Blaha collector. Is it root beer is also pretty good. I especially like Barks root beer. It's super sweet. Like A&W is good for like root beer floats. Uh, but Barks root beer is great for just drinking root beer on its own. But I have been cutting down on my soda and I have been drinking more sparkling water, which is energy drink. Yeah, let's go. I'm energized. um I have been drinking more sparkling water, which is also good. The brand I've been drinking has like a bunch of fruit flavors, and I love the taste of fruit, even if it's artificial. Um, you stopped drinking soda over a decade ago. That's powerful. You're powerful. Every once in a while, I stop drinking soda for like a couple of months, and then I fall back into the habit. Oh, you want to see me step back? Here we go. Here I am in my full glory. You hate soda, Nate? That's valid. It's not for everyone. Oh, thank you. Hi, Ashton. How's it going? Welcome in. But yeah. Thank you. Yeah, they've gotten stained over a while of me spray painting. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I am pretty and pretty cool. um Oh, right. I was going to ask you guys thoughts on fan names. I got distracted. Um you want to ask me a question? Go ahead. Charlie's Angels. Oh. Yeah, I get that. That's a reference to a movie, but also like I actually haven't seen Charlie's Angels. Thanks for the follow. Um fan name idea. Okay. I'm silly. Okay. I'm on the right page. I'm on the page I put us on. I just kind of flipped away for a second. Um, TV show came out before the movies. I haven't seen either. I just knew about the movie. Charlie's Angels is a pretty good fan name. Yeah, it is pretty good. So we have Watchers. We have, yeah, that's the one that was suggested. Witch Watchers, Charmers, Charmings, and Charlie's Angels. Um, so those are the suggestions so far. You love Charmers? Yeah, Charmers is pretty cute. But yeah, I think all of them like have their merits. Like all of them are pretty good. Is Charmers a candy? I haven't heard of it, but it might be. Seems like we have a lot for Charlie's Angels. Charlatans? That's funny. Um, but yeah, I I got distracted again. Charlie's Web. I don't think that's really a fan name though. That could be like a concept for something. Um, but I do like where your mind's at. But let's see. I'm gonna zoom back in on my pretty face. um, let me type out what we have as possible fan names. We have Charmers, Charmings, Witch Watchers, and actually no, we have more than four. We have Charlie's Angels and Charlatans. Okay. The other thing we could do with Charlie's Angels is like kind of go off of it, you know? Like I don't want people to be like typing. The one problem I see with like people with it being Charlie's Angels is like if people type in Charlie's Angels looking for the fan name and then they like get the movie or TV show or vice versa. Yeah, copyright is a potential issue, but we could like riff off of it or something. Like maybe Charlie's Devils. Oh, I like that. um yeah, something in that nature. Charlie's Headache. No, you guys aren't my headache. I like you guys. Um something like maybe if we wanted to go a little bit more close to, how do I word it? Close to things related to me. Um Charlie's Painters or Charlie's I don't know. I don't know. I'm bad at thinking. That's why I got you guys. But yeah, I have written down Charlie's Devils. You guys aren't idiots either. No. Don't be mean to yourselves. But yeah. Ooh, Charlie's Artists. I like that. Charlie's Da Vinci. I'll put that down. I think that might be a little confusing, but I will put that down. I do feel like we could do like how would I say it? Nope, that would not sound good. I was gonna be like chartists and like Charlie artists, but that I don't know if that actually sounds good. I like combining words. Can you tell? um, let's see what other possible fan names. Since we do have a couple of people coming in, hello and welcome. By the way, um, we're working on fan names right now. We're workshopping. We have Charmers, Charmings, Witch Watchers, Charlie's Devils, Charlie's Artists, Charlie's Da Vinci, and Charlatans as listed out currently. But yeah, I'm probably going to end up putting it to a poll on Twitter. Morgans? That's kind of cute. Morgans is kind of cute. Charlie's Familiars is kind of cute. Though it does kind of like make you seem like animal. I am planning on turning you all into little creatures with the fan mascot. Actually, gotta look up what a thrall is. I've forgotten. It's like somebody who's been mind controlled, right? Ooh, yeah, you totally should. Um, yeah, I 100% support you working on finishing your drawing. And you know what? If y'all get feeling creative during my streams, be creative. Do your creative worst, or I mean, I guess best. Best is probably better in this phrase. um but yeah. Honestly, do your most fun. There we go. That's what I support. Do your most fun creative endeavors. Ooh, you have 10 more to draw after that one? That sounds exciting. Um, let's see. I'm trying to think of like what I want to narrow down. Ooh, 10 lights. Let's go. Thank you. Um, is there a couple that I'm like, if I'm gonna put this as a Twitter poll, I probably need to like cut some. Morgan Le Fans. That's cute. But I am like mostly focusing on like figuring uh out like what possibilities are out there. So like please feel free to continue to add to them. I'm like just excuse me, trying to think of like what to focus on. because I actually I don't want to end stream, but I don't have any ideas for after this. We kind of went through everything really quickly. So we may just yap a bit after the fan name thing. I don't know about what. Ooh, Charlie's colors. That's cute. Um oh, I could talk about like all of the my recent splurge on Etsy because most of my Etsy splurge has come in today. I got two, well, today and yesterday. I got two Caterpie, one shiny and one normal that like are 6 inches and you can wiggle them around. That actually probably was a bad idea, but sorry if that sounded bad. I got like because I did wiggle it right at my phone. Hi, just my game, Jason. How you doing? I got one of those like gear fidget ball things to fidget with, so that's fun. And then I also got like a low polygon Bulbasaur where the bulb on its back is a key and you click the key to fidget. Um and uh it's very clicky. The fun thing about me getting a Bulbasaur is Bulbasaur is actually not my favorite Kanto starter. Squirtle is. But of all of the like low polygon Pokemon with a key on them somewhere to click, the Bulbasaur looked the best. Yeah, it's not Charmander. I started with Squirtle when I was 4, and so love of Squirtle has stuck with me. Like Squirtle's not my favorite Pokemon anymore, but for a long time it was one of them. And it is still my favorite Kanto starter, but there are no bad Kanto starters, I will say. All three of them are good. Have I betrayed you by not having Charmander as my favorite? I'm sorry. It's a thematic betrayal. Yeah, I guess it kind of is. It's okay. I'll evolve my Eevee into Flareon to make up for it. I mean, I do have blue eyes. Squirtle matches my eyes. Um, Vaporeon is good. There are no bad evolutions, I will say. Um, but but yeah, I actually don't know. I wonder what I would have picked at 4 if my sister did not tell me I had to pick Squirtle. Because like I went to her and I was like, "What Pokemon is the best starter?" I don't know which one of these little Pokeballs to pick. And so she had me pick Squirtle. And since it was my first ever Pokemon, it holds a special place in my heart. But I do wonder what 4-year-old me would have picked if my sister was like, pick on your own. What is everybody's favorite Pokemon? I gotta ask, since we're on the topic. Mine is Eevee, though, like, of my favorites, mm, of my favorites, I do like Grafaiai. Like, of the new ones, Grafaiai is amazing. Chances are, if it showed up earlier, it would have won top spot in my heart. You have a favorite Digimon? What's your favorite Digimon? Mine is Sunflowmon. Yes, I do like Digimon as well as Pokemon, but Pokemon is my favorite. Gilmon? Um, that's that's the one from Tamers, right? The main one in Tamers. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen it, but yeah, he's really precious in the anime. He called everybody Mon. He didn't quite understand the concept of human names. But yeah, I'm thinking Charlie Mon. Yeah, he would have called me Charlie Mon. um, does anybody else have a favorite Pokemon or Digimon? I would love to know. I love creature collectors. They're one of my favorite genres of games, but I'm so picky with them. Like, oh, it's really hard for me to get into them. You like Pikachu? Pikachu's good. It's the mascot for a reason. I actually have a shiny Pikachu. Uh, hidden away. The little boy's Digimon? Palmon? Or no, not Palmon. Patamon. Palmon was Mimi's. I have not tried Pal World. I will put it at that. I was excited to try Pal World, and then there were a lot of controversies surrounding it, so I kind of like just left it alone. Um, I was like, maybe this isn't a game I want to spend money on right now. I should actually check to see what like came of that. But the concept was sort of interesting to me, but it also because like the concept of an open world survival with creature collecting is one that I've wanted. Do did the trailers really catch my interest? Not really. So when the controversies started popping up, I was like, okay, bye. um, Far Cry Primal. I'll look that up. I'll make a note of that. Check Far Cry Primal. Okay. But yeah, I'll look at. Actually, you know what? I can look it up right now. I can look it up and react to it on stream. Let's see. Far Cry Primal. Let's see some pictures. 15th of April. It wants my birthday. 1 second. Oh, that looks interesting. Um, wait, where are my notes again? Gotta put out my notes. Oh, that's cool. I love it when you contain the wildlife in games. It was interesting. That sounds a little. Oh, right. There were other things I was going to talk to you guys about regarding like streams and videos. Hold up. I remember things perfectly clearly all of the time, guys. Don't worry about it. um I was going to ask if yeah, yeah, I'm sure about it. No, it's fine. It's the ADHD. I get excited and then I get distracted. um, but yeah, I wanted to ask you guys. So going back to the Genshin, Honkai Star Rail, Zenless Zone Zero, Wuthering Waves, and Final Fantasy 14 are, if I'm doing all of them, which I'm not gonna say I am, the only one I've confirmed is Endless Zone Zero. Um, are there ones that you think would be good as a video series over a streaming series? Or do you think all of them should be streamed to be enjoyable? Seeing the random cave people making love through you. Oh my god. What is Far Cry Primal? Oh my god. I don't know if that makes me more interested or less interested in the game. Like, I'm not necessarily interested in seeing that, but like seeing a game that's just like a little silly with it. Silly with like their content kinda is like, oh hey. But yeah. Um do you think any of the games I mentioned, the Genshin, Honkai Star Rail, Zenless Zone Zero, Wuthering Waves, or Final Fantasy 14, do you think any of those would be good as a video series, or do you think they should be streamed, or do you think parts of them should be a video series and parts of them should be streamed? Okay, the Far Cry series has a lot of sexual things. Okay, I will keep that in mind. Thank you for the heads up. Um, yeah, I was wondering, which is why I wanted your guys' opinion. I don't mind doing a lot of work. Like I don't mind doing massive video series. Um I'm more concerned about like the enjoyment people would get, cuz I know like watching pulls and like rooting for people when they do gotcha pulls is interesting, and I know like a lot of the multiplayer stuff is interesting on stream. Um but I don't know if it would be like interesting to see me going through like the story as a video. Um or like challenges of some sort as a video on those games. I'm not sure. Um yeah, okay. I appreciate the feedback. I will keep that in mind. Um I've only recently thought of like started thinking of things like I could do as video series type deal. So I'm like, this is a new avenue that's open to me. What can and what would and would not work here? And so I really do appreciate getting feedback from y'all. Um, but yeah, I'm trying to think of like what other games. Like maybe Nightingale would be a fun game. Though I think I would rather do that as a collab, so that might be a stream game. Yeah, I'll always call Paimon emergency food. Don't worry. Um, you used to watch a lot of MiHoYo game streams, and they mostly turned into chatting streams. Um, so is that a vote for doing those games on stream or as video? Because like I don't know. Like I really love gotcha games, and I want to share my love with gotcha games with you, with y'all. But like, I want to do it in a way that's enjoyable for everyone. You're fine with hearing me talk? Good. I like to yap. Um, yeah, of course I'll be talking to chat. I'm just like, I'm wondering. I'm wondering how to approach different games because, like, I like a lot of games. I like a lot of farming sims. I don't know if I want to do farming sims as video series or as uh streaming because, like, here's the thing. I don't. I don't watch a lot of videos on YouTube, so I don't really know what the appeal is. Like I do, but most of the videos I watch are like covers of songs. But there is an appeal to me to make edited video content because I think that would open up a new avenue of creation and I want to explore. I'm just trying to figure out what would be a good way to explore with it because I don't want to like doing something and then like I don't know, y'all be like, "Oh, this was super boring." Or something. Aw, Honkai Star Rail made you sad? Genshin made me sad a little bit ago. Oh, you didn't get Firefly? Yeah, I may or may not be pulling for a character in one of my games, and he isn't coming home. Bread and butter for YouTube is going to be gaming series that can get your viewers invested and feel like they need to continue it. Yeah, like I appreciate that, but where I'm where I'm like getting lost is like what would be good? What game would be good? Because like I think I'm in streamer mode. So my brain's always like, what games are good for streaming? And I need to figure out how to get into video maker mode. So I think what I'm going to end up having to do is just accept that I'll be bad at it for a while and go with and like learn from mistakes. But I'm also like, what if I skip that step? Just play whatever's fun for me. Thank you. I also want you guys to enjoy yourselves too. So I do want your guys' opinions on things. Um, because like I'm not gonna play a game that I'm gonna be over here like I don't even want to try it. I think that would be a bad choice, honestly, because then I wouldn't be having fun. you guys wouldn't be having fun. But like how I was like, what game do you want me to focus on out of these 5? Like that's the kind of stuff I want your opinion on. But yeah, why I keep asking about the videos is purely anxiety. I'm over here like, I don't like being bad at something. I want to skip that step, but I don't think I'm going to be able to skip that step. Um, so I think you guys are just going to have to be putting up with me being bad at like deciding on what to do for videos for a while. um, but I'm going to be doing my best because, like, here's the thing about the creative process: when you start something new, you're going to suck at it. Uh, like, that sounds mean, but there's always going to be a point in time where you're going to suck at it. And that's okay. It's okay. Most important thing for playthroughs is your enjoyment and your reaction, because a lot of your viewers will be there for you and your reactions. Okay, yeah, thank you. We went through the robotic voice phase. We can be patient with whatever else comes to. Yeah, one thing about it is I'm weeding out the weak. Huh. But yeah, I do appreciate y'all. But yeah, like the one thing about creativity and like doing something new that's creative is you're going to be bad at it. And then one day you'll be good at it. But you have to go through the bad at it phase, and that's okay. um but yeah, I think it'll be fine. I may try playing some of the games that I have listed as a video series. The bad are the foundations of the great. Yeah, that's true. Sorry if it seems like I'm trying to tell you how to do things. I'm trying to give advice without it coming off bad. No, 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 you're good. You're good. I appreciate it. I wouldn't be asking for opinions if it wasn't for me wanting opinions. You're good. You're good. But yeah. Um, yeah, inner thoughts do go burr. But don't worry. Project Sekai. I love Project Sekai. Oh my goodness. I don't know how I would be able to do that as like a streamer video series though. Because I use my phone as my camera. But just know I do love it. Rui Kamishiro is my favorite character. Wonderland Showtime is my favorite group. They're just so silly. You like Kanade? Yeah, I have a friend who really likes Kanade. Um, she's pretty good. I can't do a lot of the Nego stuff. Like, I can't read a lot of their stories, but I did read all 5 main stories. So, Kanade, I do have an appreciation for Kanade. She was your first 4-star? That's cool. I don't remember who my first 4-star was. Not Rui, I can tell you that. He doesn't like to come home. Though I did actually get lucky with his birthday pulls this year. I got both of his birthday cards this year. Um, but yeah, sometimes I go through the stories when I just want something nice to go through. Your second 4-star was Kaito. Um, you want to know what I wish? I know it wouldn't happen. I know it wouldn't happen no matter what. But what I wish is that they'd have Gumi and Gakupo in with the virtual singers. Like, I know Gakupo's been discontinued, but I do wish. Another good video series idea to do is older games that people haven't seen in a while so they can re-enjoy a game they haven't seen in a while. Okay, yeah. I'd have to think about that because, like, most of my older games that I like are Pokemon. So it might be like a case of where I like have like maybe I'll do older Fire Emblem games or something because like I got into Fire Emblem in the 3DS era and I hadn't had a chance to play any of the older ones. Charlie Morgan collab unit. I want to collab with a bunch of people. To be quite honest, I think it would be a while before I decide who I would like prefer to unit with. You know, because like everyone in Nebulink is good. Everyone I've met in Genesis is good. Um, so I'm just like, I want to. I don't want to limit myself yet. Actually, I don't want to limit myself at all. But like maybe one day there will be like a natural. Oh, I collab with this person more often. But yeah. Welcome in, you guys. Welcome, welcome. How y'all doing? Oh, I misunderstood. Meant a unit in a gotcha game. I'm trying to understand. You mean like for Project Sekai or like a kit? How like what my kit would be in like Genshin Impact or something? Like a guest unit character. Oh, okay. Like who I would like to see in Project Sekai, like collab together. You being no, I'm still confused. I'm so sorry. My brain is not working. Let me read up real quick. Let me see if I can understand. If I just Charlie Morgan collab unit. Oh! I get it. I get it. I get it. Where I appear in a gotcha game. I think that would be cool. I really do. I that would have to be like a really far off dream though. And at that point in time, I don't know what gotcha games would be out there. Because, like, I think Pro Sekai is 2 or 3 years from being done in Japan. Um, Genshin is about 4 years, if I would have to guess. But I think it would be really cool if I could be in a gotcha game. Because I do really like gotcha games. I'm so sorry it took me so long to understand. Sometimes my brain is slow. But yeah. Um, I wonder what I would be if I were a Genshin character. Like, what element I would be, like, what my vision would be, and what my weapon would be. I hadn't actually thought of that before. You think fire? I don't know, maybe. Yeah, I could definitely see a catalyst as a weapon. You like my facial features? Oh, yeah, hold up. I'll step away. Look at me, I'm so pretty. But yeah, like fire would be obvious for my hair color, but I'm also over here like thinking, I'm thinking, like hydro, I could have like little critters, like little creations, maybe hydro or geo. And then like a Menno has the whole freedom energy to it. And I'm kind of rebellious. I kind of feel like freedom is like really important to me, you know? Um so it's really hard for me to decide. If you were in Genshin, you'd be Dendro. That's awesome. Dendro is such a cool element. Um I like I do like Dendro. Tainari's kit is so good. Like he's my main Dendro character. He's one of the few characters I have at level 90. Uh, in my non-streaming account, which is my only account. Don't worry. Ooh, 80 pulls saved up. That's almost a guaranteed 5-star. That's so cool. Um, Let me think. I'm just over here like I have thoughts. Maybe I'll make a pro and con list of why I should be what element. You've never done a pull on Genshin? Oh my goodness. Good luck. I mean, I guess you don't need luck because you are almost at a guaranteed 5-star. But yeah. You've not gotten any 5-stars? Aw. Well, hopefully you will soon. You kind of want D-Luke since you cosplayed as him. I have D-Luke. He's one of my higher level characters, but I don't use him that often. I really only use him for the cryo hypostasis. Take a Genshin element pull. Okay, yeah, that's a good idea actually. Because I do have 4 that I'm debating between. Um, yeah, I'll do that after stream. Gotta get a drink real quick. I've been fidgeting with my little fidget toy as we've been talking, and I've just been like forgetting to hydrate. Guys, why did you not tell? Why haven't you told me to hydrate? How dare? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Thanks for the energy drink. You like shooting a flaming big bird? Consume a hydro slime. That doesn't sound like a good idea. But yeah. I mean, you do you. Take care of yourself. I will point out that alcohol is a dehydrant. So it makes you thirstier. But again, like I'm not your mom. You do what you want. You like killing the ducks during the Kimmy Commission. You like getting scolded by a child. All right, yeah. I also occasionally kill the ducks on the Timmy Commission. I don't always kill the ducks on the Timmy Commission. Sometimes I behave, but most of the time I kill the ducks. What is everybody's favorite Genshin region? Since we're on the topic, technically you didn't get scolded. Fischl did. That naughty princess. All right, have a good day at work. Have a good stream tonight. But anyway, the UA gets most of the love. The UA is a good region, though I will say having to climb those mountains as the second region unlocked was painful. Like it's not anymore because I have so much stamina, but like back then it was painful. Oh, Fontaine is so good. I love swimming underwater in Fontaine. I love there are elements of like all of the areas that I like. Like Mondstadt feels the most comfy to me, but like Fontaine is beautiful. I love the rainforest specifically in Sumeru. The UA has like a lot of interesting places to look through, and then like Inazuma is just the story of Inazuma still gets me. Celestia. We haven't been to Celestia yet. Wonder what Celestia's like. I'm sure we'll get there eventually. You like the concept of it. I get you. I get you. Ooh, actually, there was a really cool thing. I didn't get a screenshot of it, but it was like I love. Okay, so one cool thing about Genshin is like their sky, the weather. I was fighting. This is why I didn't get a screenshot of it. I was fighting a ruin guard, and I was facing Dragon Spine, and um over Dragonspine was a double rainbow that passed over Celestia, and I'm like, that is the coolest shit ever. And then by the time I finished beating the dragon or the ruin guard, it was gone. I was so sad. I wasn't able to get a picture of it. Also, welcome in, guys. A couple people have joined. I hope you guys enjoy your time here. Hi, Video Masher. We're talking Genshin Impact right now. I'm thinking. And by thinking, I mean I'm blue screen. My brain's just like, oh, what are thoughts? What are thoughts? What are words? You once thought the Jade Palace was Celestia, but only once. Yeah, I mean, it is flying in the sky. From a distance, I can see it. I'm literally the blue pin near my waist. Ooh, actually, I can zoom back in now. Y'all have had a chance to see me. I like being up close and personal. I'm in your face. I'm in your face. Okay. I was showing off my body. But now I'm up close and personal. Um, what are other people's like Genshin or not Genshin, gotcha games that they play? Because like I mainly play Pro Sekai and Genshin Impact, but I do want to start on Star Rail's Endless Zero and Wuwa. Um, it's actually hilarious how much I do like gotcha games, considering I rarely spend money on gotcha games, which makes Pro Sekai like so painful because it's so hard to get like enough to do pulls. Yeah, I hear Wuwa is good too, so I really want to try it. You spent $10 on Genshin. I've spent more than that, but like my limit for gotcha games is $5 a month, and I don't normally spend any money. I'll spend like $5 every 6 months maybe. But like Genshin's such a pretty game. I am 100% down to support more games like that. Imagine spending on Genshin when you can spend on Anilive. Yeah, support your favorite streamers. Oh, thank you. But yeah, I'm I do like playing Genshin games and learning about other or gotcha games and learning about other gotcha games. As someone who has done both, run. But yeah, I do say support your favorite streamers, but also never feel pressured, please. Hi, TRX. How's it going? I have not. I was saving it as a potential stream idea for next month. And earlier in the stream, people seem to be interested in seeing me play it on stream. So we are going to be doing it when I start doing YouTube streams. Tracks? Okay. Yeah, I'm doing great. I'm real excited right now. Though I will say I did talk about everything I wanted to talk about. We went through that a lot faster than I was planning. So, but I don't want to end stream yet. So now I'm just yapping. Make sure you go to the back of 6th Street and interact with the suspicious trash can. I always interact with trash cans. You don't have to worry about that. In games. Unless I'm running from the cops and then maybe in real life. What's my favorite quest in Genshin? Of like the main quests, the world quests are like the dailies. Because like I enjoy there are a couple I enjoy. I enjoy like the whole thing that's a bunch of daily quests that you get randomly, and it tells the story of like this one nun in the cathedral and her husband, and it's actually really interesting if I remember correctly, because like it's not what you expect it to be. But yeah, that I would have to say that that's my favorite. Nah, Albert's kind of annoying. At least the Albert quest is easy, but like I really like the one about the nun and her husband. Well, the multiple ones about the nun and her husband. Raccoons are cool. I will say, like, one of the few birthday gifts I got from friends in school, like, no, none of my friends are obligated to give me gifts. Don't worry. I wasn't expecting it. But she gave me a little plastic takeout box, and in it was like a drawing pen and a little raccoon plush, and I still have the little raccoon plush. It was a really cute raccoon plush. It was like it was small, but it was really cute. Can't remember what I named it, but it was back when I was naming all of my plushies. But my favorite animal, I will say, since we're on the topic of animals, my favorite animal is a phoenix, which is a real animal. It's not mythical. I promise it's real. I may not have seen one yet, but it's real. Um, I like that they rise from the ashes. They never give up. Even if they lose, they keep coming back. I know you weren't talking about the animal, but I've changed topics now because I need to keep my mouth moving. Yeah, I'm a witch. I'm a witch who likes phoenixes. And I look like a phoenix. Oh, thank you. I'm as persistent as one too, but I am not a phoenix. It's unfortunate. I am a human being. From the ashes of Robo Voice, I was reborn. Yes. Hi, newbie. Welcome in. One of your characters is a fox from hell. That's interesting. That's cool. I also like foxes. Phoenix foxes are my favorite type of foxes. I love the big ears. The big ears are so good. She doesn't have a name yet. I'm sure you'll find one for her. Character with that cool concept. You'll find a good name for her, I'm sure. But yeah. I like making characters, which is why I'm so excited for my stream tomorrow. Which again, please keep an eye out on my Twitter because the time is probably going to change because the internet guy is coming out tomorrow. Yeah, I want to make one with you all. Actually, I want to make several with you all, but we're going to start with one. We're going to start with one at a time. We're going to be doing that tomorrow. Um, yeah, good luck, internet guy. Save me, please. You're the only one who can prevent robot voice. um, but yeah, we'll be doing that tomorrow. I'm going to be making up my list of questions to ask tonight. Um, I'm thinking I'm gonna move my stream back for after the internet guy shows up, but I gotta think about that a little bit more. I may move it up so it's earlier. He needs to work his magic. Yeah. Hopefully he's a witch too. Oh, you have 12 characters? That's cool. hopefully I can get a lot of characters soon. Yeah, I'll give you guys a heads up on my Twitter. I'm gonna figure it out when I'm gonna be doing my stream tonight. Um, so I will post it, the update on Twitter. Oh, you have 13. Lucky 13. That's cool. But yeah, I'm really excited for that stream tomorrow. But yeah. So I'm like, I'm like thinking about it, and like the smarter option would be probably to move it behind the debuts that are happening tomorrow. Um, but I may move it like to 1 o'clock instead of 3. 2 of your characters are gods, but one banished and one died. Ooh, that's interesting. So I'm gonna have to think about whether or not I want to, because like if I move it to like 6, there's a chance I'll have to cancel, and there's a chance that I'll have to like, or I'll have to cut it short. So I'm like thinking. Oh, those gods OCs were siblings. Ooh, sounds like that's a juicy tale. But yeah, there's pros and cons to like whatever I choose. So I'm just gonna have to think about it tonight, and I'll let you guys know either later tonight or early in the morning tomorrow. Probably later tonight. I'll probably tell you guys when I decide. But I am gonna make that decision tonight. Um, and I'll let y'all know, and then I will set up all of the questions I want to ask. Want to know why one was banished? Sure. Love hearing about people's OCUs. She killed her father. Oh, spicy. That's intense. Have I thought about a fan name yet? Yeah, we've been talking about it. I'll go through the list of what people have suggested. I'm gonna be thinking about them. Also tonight, I may put up a poll. May like narrow it down to 4 and then put up a poll. But the names people have suggested to me are Charmers, Charmings, Witch Watchers, Charlie's Devils, Charlie's Artists, Morgants, Charlie's Familiars, Charlie's Thralls, Charlatans, Morgan Le Fans, and Charlie's Colors. Creaties. Oh, that's cute. I'm going to put that down too. But yeah, I will be narrowing it down to 4, and then I will put up a poll because I think Twitter only allows for 4 options. So I'm going to narrow it down to 4 on my own, and then I'm going to leave it to you guys, and I'll probably put it up for like a day or so. That's true. I could make it a tournament style. Have all the polls. Gonna be the poll witch. that sounds really bad. No. Did not think before the words left my mouth. Sometimes it'd be like that. But yeah. Um, but yeah, I'll be putting up a poll on my Twitter later. Um, to be fair, and that's it on the normal. Yeah, that's true. People tend to not think before they speak and just say something a little yeah bye. comes out comes out a lot worse than we intend. But you know what? That's content, baby. Makes y'all smile, so I mean, why not? Um, but yeah, since we do have like a few people who've come in later, I am gonna ask a question that I asked earlier in chat again, earlier in stream again, um, because I am willing to focus on two of these games, not just one. So, of the following games, do any of you guys have a preference on what I stream when I start streaming on YouTube? Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail, Wuwa, or Final Fantasy 14? I've already agreed to focus on streaming Zenless Zone Zero, so that's one of them. But I am down to focus on a second one as well. And I'm nothing if you can turn a bad thing into content, that's creativity. Yeah. You're interested at Wuwa? Okay. Um, Anybody else have thoughts, opinions? Wuwa is short for Weathering Waves. It's a relatively new gacha game. I don't know a whole lot about it, but I was interested in trying it out. Oh, you have it? Yeah. That's its short name. Kind of like how Zenless Zone Zero is ZZZ. Which, to be honest, I think people should shorten Zenless Zone Zero to Z3 and not ZZZ. Because, like, people talk about Zenless Zone Zero and they'll be like, ZZZ. And I'm like, are you sleeping? What? Like, it takes me a minute every time. I'm like, are you snoring? What? Why are you suddenly tired? But yeah, we have one person for each of Genshin, Honkai Star Rail, and Wuwa. So if I get a second vote on any of those, I will put that as my second focus. Now, that's not to say I will not be playing the other games, just that Zenless Zone Zero and maybe a second game will get more attention. I'm still working out my full plan because I'm still like trying to figure out what my schedule is going to be like for Annie Live in general. But the general vibe is I am going to be streaming most days on Annie Live and then maybe 1 or 2 days on YouTube. So like there may be days where you guys get 2 streams from me, one on Annie Live and one on YouTube. Um but I don't want to be like I'm going to be streaming many days a week on YouTube and then like also be streaming many days on Annie Live and then burn myself out. Honestly, you think the main male characters in ZZZ, Star Rail, Genshin, and Wuwa look kind of boring? I mean, to be fair, the protagonists of most games, especially the gacha games, are supposed to be like an insert of the player. So, like, if you, I'm trying to think of how to word this because you're not inherently wrong. The other characters are more interesting, but I think part of that is because they're player characters. So they're just supposed to be there as the player rather than like as the draw for the game. If that makes sense. I don't know. But you're right, like the other characters are more interesting designs. Um yeah, I'll figure it out. No worries, no worries. It just might take like a couple of months to get in the swing of things. Like it might take me a while, but we'll get there. And what I'm planning on doing is like slowly amping my way up. Like maybe like I'll do 4 or 5 days a week on Annie Live at first, and then like after 2 weeks, amp that up to 5 days on Annie Live, and then after 3 weeks, I'll amp it up to. Actually, I'll probably stay at 5 days for a while, but like amp it up a little bit more after that, and then when I can start doing streams on YouTube, I'll start by adding one stream a week to YouTube and but still doing like the 5 days on Annie Live, and then I'll boost it to 2 streams on YouTube, that kind of thing. Yep, you can ask your senpais. Maybe they can give you suggestions on how they handle it. Let's say any streams in YouTube, Twitch. Yeah, that's a good thing to do. But I'm also, aside from like trying to figure out like what content I want to focus on, um, which is important because I'm like planning out my video series stuff that I can start on right away. I'm trying not to think too far ahead. Um, better hype up my YouTube debut, make it an SN event. What does SN stand for? Um, is that a like special YouTube term that I don't know? Oh, misspelling. Okay. But yeah, I am planning on doing something special for a YouTube debut. I'm not sure what yet, but I am planning on doing something. Um, but yeah, I will be doing videos ahead of that point. Um, and I'm just trying to like plan out like what would be good as videos. What do I want to do as videos? And we've decided that I'm just gonna be bad at videos for a while, and that will be okay. um, like I may try to do some of these games as videos instead of streams. I don't know. Um, can I handle horror? No. I get nightmares. Um, and I especially cannot handle phasmophobia. And the reason why is there's a ghost in my house. I live in a haunted house. Um, and so, how about Lethal Company? Yeah, I could handle Lethal Company. But, like, the last time I played Phasmophobia, a ghost hunted me and I screamed. I, like, screamed at the top of my lungs. It was embarrassing. Horror games in VR is terrifying. Yeah, I bet. Horror games out of VR is terrifying. But yeah, gotta get another drink. 1 second. You left a VR horror game because the lights changed color. Yeah, I could see it. Um, but yeah, there is a ghost in my house. Um, and good thing is the ghost is not an awful ghost. The worst the ghost has done has been I went downstairs while I was editing a video to like say something to my parents, and I was gone for like less than 5 minutes. Went back upstairs. Some of my stuff was deleted off the computer. Like it was like one image that I was using for the video, and they deleted it off my computer, and so I had to remake it. Mischievous ghost. They're a mischievous ghost. They also knock things off the counter. Um, and knock on the walls and knock on the ceiling and go up and down the stairs. They really like going up and down the stairs. What happened back then? Yeah, what back when? Like to the ghost? Or like to cause the ghost to yeah, I don't know. I don't know much about the ghost, just the things they've done. Death, yeah. That's a pretty safe bet. um but yeah, there's been some interesting things that has happened over my life living in this house. I don't know. I do not know who this ghost is. I just moves things, writes messages on the no, they don't write messages on the wall. But they do move things. They knock the mail off the mail area. They knock cups off the counter. Um, they knock they knock patterns into the walls and ceilings. They go up and down the stairs. They deleted something off my computer, like I said earlier. I saw them hovering over my bed once. um, that they just kind of do their own thing. I don't think they're a street artist, no. Um, but I saw my shadow move on its own once. Oh, that's a little scary. It's kind of sad that no one knows them. Yeah, I can see that being sad for them, especially. But I appreciate their existence. They do make life interesting. Um, but yeah, there is a ghost in this house. So I really don't like playing Phasmophobia, especially because it always deals with like evil ghosts trying to kill you. And while my ghost is not evil, it does freak me out. It's a little too close to home. But even like non-ghost horror does like give me nightmares. Like I played Eve, and then like I got a nightmare that the little creepy plush that like climbs out of a painting to try to get Gary was climbing over my bed. Like Eve is so interesting. And I wish there were more games like Eve that was not horror. Like something with like a lot of lore, a lot of story, a lot of puzzles, but not necessarily scary. Because I think I would like vibe so hard with that kind of a game. Maybe I'll make one. Maybe that'll be what I make if I ever sit down and make a game. I actually own RPG Maker. Um so I could teach myself how to make a game one day. Be the change you want to make in the world. RPG Maker streams, let's go. Yeah, maybe. I'm considering it. I'm a baby pixel artist. um, in that, like, I've done like maybe 3 things of pixel art. The most terrifying thing in VR horror game I've experienced is the plush baby part of Help Wanted. Ooh, that does sound like it would be scary. What sounds like something you haven't seen before? The plush baby of Help Wanted, or RPG Maker streams, or the type of game I want to play. Or RPG Maker streams. Yeah, I mean, I think that could be fun. Like, I think I would want to watch a lot of tutorials and have an idea of what I want to make first. So it might be pretty far down the line, but that could be fun. Oh my, that sounds scary. Would not want to play that personally, but like, if you enjoy it and have your fun, more power to you. I don't know. I have never made a game, so I don't actually know. I just know I bought RPG Maker um on Steam when it was on sale, because I was like, I'll make a game, sure, why not? And then I didn't. You want to make a VR game? You should. You should do your best. I will always support people trying to be creative. Let's find out together. Yeah, let's do our best. Let's make a game. I don't know what kind of game, but let's make a game. Yeah. Oh my god, I've been yapping for almost 2 hours. I'm real excited. I'm real excited to be here. Uh, I was like, yeah, I'll go slow. I'll go slow and steady the first little bit. Build up my stamina. My first stream's like a half hour. Maybe my second stream should be an hour. But no, I just got a little too excited. But yeah, let me get a drink real quick. I really am glad you guys stuck around through Robo Voice Charlie. Maybe I'll make a drawing. Robot AU. um, maybe I'll draw like one of those like really square robots and just put a wig on them. A wig and a hat. um, but yeah, I really appreciate you guys coming. I appreciate you guys sticking it out with me. Um, thank you all. But I am probably gonna head off for a little bit. Keep an eye on my Twitter, Charming Charlie, but the A's are fours. I will be telling you guys when my next stream is gonna change to, now that we know when, like, that the internet guy is coming. And I hope to see you guys again. Uh, I spaced out. See you next time. Oh, to Charlie. Bye bye.